Hello, my fellow odd ones. It's Thursday. Let's make ginger cookies. So, if you were here last episode, I talked about all the politicians and celebrities that are like all Illuminati all the time. Probably not, but you know, conspiracy theorists get a conspiracy. This week, this episode, I changed it like 3 times. The thing is, I finally got to go back to work as a sports photographer for my high schools that I work for, and I go to all their track meets, and I'm the dedicated photographer, and then I will go ahead and put together a video for them. So I'm like out and about at all the track meets, and then I have to edit them all and create a video. And the postseason is fast coming upon me. So I don't have a lot of time to dedicate to a lot of research for some things because I got photos to edit. I got stuffs to do, man. And then I was going to talk about some weird news. And then let me tell you my sad story from yesterday. Thursday. So I've been battling insomnia and migraine and allergies. Yes, allergies. And so finally on Thursday, I was able to have a little bit of rest and decided, okay, so one of my schools, I'll get their stuff done and then I can start on the other school. I don't use the same photo editing software that is industry standard Photoshop. Mostly because I don't like that it's proprietary. I don't want to have to pay a monthly fee to use something. And Corel Print Shop Pro works just fine. I'm quite happy with it. Ooh, molasses. Oh, wow. Oh, that's fun. Yay. Oh, but it smells weird. So anyway.
So you've never cooked with molasses before?
I've never cooked with molasses before. So, again, going back to that cookbook that my mom gave me. Yay. Anyway, so I decided on Thursday I'll finish up one school, and then I can start on my bigger school. As I was working away, turns out, as I was working with the white balance, and I'd be able to edit a few images, and then all of a sudden, I couldn't edit them anymore because I got kicked out the second that I hit the white balance. So, restart the program, edit the photo, do a few more, rinse and repeat. My darling husband deleted a bunch of stuff from the hard drive that he thought might be interfering. Tried it again, same issue. Contacted Corel. They gave me a couple of fixes that didn't really fix it. So I thought, you know what? Forget it. I'm tired. I went to bed Thursday. I thought I'd try it again on Friday. Friday comes around. Same thing. Turns out I need to be mad at Microsoft. Updates to their software interfered with my program. Microsoft. So, not happy with that. So we had to go in and delete all of the updates that had happened. Then we had to go run some errands. So what I'm saying is, I did not get to do any of that. Like at all. Because then I had to go run errands. So that I came back, we had already deleted all the updates. I thought, okay, I'm gonna try it again. And the darndest thing, I was able to work in my program again. Yay! My husband and I figured that Microsoft was like, okay, all these people are working from home. They're relying on our software. How can we mess with them? I know. So that's what they did. I mean, it's probably not, but that's my story. I'm going to stick to it. And got that all back up and running. And then my husband and I thought, like I said, darn you, Microsoft. And they probably thought, what are you going to do? Buy an Apple product? Personally, I'm not. You're either Apple or you're Windows, kind of like your Apple or your Android. And for me, Apple's just way too proprietary. Not interested. And they're expensive. They're expensive. So I figured, here's my conspiracy theory on that. I'm just going to make stuff up. Why not? Everybody else goes out and makes up conspiracy theories. Why can't I? Microsoft is going to buy Apple, and they will be one big conglomerate, thus giving Bill Gates even more money, probably a bigger ego for him to come out and tell us to eat synthetic beef. After that, I don't know what the timeline will be, but Disney, the all evil incarnate evil Disney, will absorb Microsoft to add to their empire. Why? Well, because they're Disney and that seems to be their thing. So then, Disney will own Microsoft Apple and do their Disney thing, I guess, kind of like what they do with Marvel. Is it Marvel? Marvel. And Star Wars. Look what they did to Star Wars. Look what they did to Star Wars. Except for The Mandalorian, I hear that's pretty good. I don't know. Is it good? Thumbs up from my husband over there. I'm just not. I try to care. I can't care. It's just not my thing. So now you got Disney that owns Microsoft, which bought out Apple. So what's next, Disney? Next thing they're going to do? The next thing that'll happen. Because T-Mobile bought out Sprint. Which I think it was Sprint that bought out AT&T. Was it Sprint that bought out AT&T? I don't remember. I think it was Sprint that bought out AT&T some years ago. So, T-Mobile just recently bought out Sprint. I think Verizon is going to come buy out T-Mobile. Because apparently competition is bad. Anyway, so they'll buy T-Mobile. And after a period of time, Disney's going to buy Verizon. Disney is going to take over the world. That's my theory. They're going to buy everything, including all the governments in the world. And we'll all have to bow down and answer to Disney.
Who wants to go to Disneyland?
So anyway, like I said, had to change the episode a few times, then come up with my own conspiracy theories. Because work. And I'm pretty excited to go back to work, which we get to do even tonight, and we get to go listen to live music. I'm so excited. live music. A friend of ours, Matthew, is playing with his band called the Flashback, right? Flashback Band, the Flashback Band. Okay. And so we're going to go do some video for them. And that'll be fun. I should probably get a spoon for that rather than just dumping it all in there. That would be bad. Flour everywhere. Walk around looking like a ghost, and then we could start our own rumor that, I'm really a ghost. So I get to go do that tonight. And, what else? I've been working on getting better at makeup because I'm a girl. I was born a girl. I suck at being a girl.
You don't suck at being a girl.
I suck at being a girl. I'm getting better. Look at that. I did so good today.
Better girl than I can be.
I could help you.
We've done that.
We have done that. Oh, we should post that picture.
We will. We will.
I did his makeup and everything. That was like the best Halloween.
That was a pretty little girl.
He was a pretty little girl, and he went first place. It was awesome. I did awesome on your makeup.
You didn't stab me in the eye with that mascara brush.
I did.
You told me you wouldn't.
I have stabbed myself in the eye with a mascara brush.
You reassured me that you wouldn't. I'm not going to stab you.
I'm not going to stab you in the eye. Anyway.
It did not feel good.
It did not feel good. I'm sure it didn't. Anyway, that was my bad, and I wasn't trying to stab him in the eye. But yeah, I get to do skincare stuff, and I'm learning about makeup, and maybe someday I'll look younger than I really am. Not that I'm ashamed to be. I can't say the words. Also, this morning, I had to catch up because my best friend has changed on her channel what she's going to do as far as her content goes. And she has decided she's going to start her own religion. It's all going to be based on the culture of Gen X, which we are. And she's going to move along from there. I'll link the video below, but you need to go check out Miss Gen Exodus and her Church of the Post-Apocalypse. We just figured, if anybody else could start a religion, so could she. Why not? That looks so weird. And to my mother's credit, she always tried to get me to bake and cook and be in the kitchen, and I wasn't interested. I wanted to go out and play, football and ride dirt bikes with the boys. I mean, when I was younger, I was convinced I was going to be the next great wide receiver in the NFL. And, then I realized I was a girl, and it hurts when the boys hit me because I have things that they don't. But I found out that they have something that I don't, and that hurts just as bad. Probably worse. Does molasses stain? That's my bad. Sorry. I'm here. I am mixing. This is gonna have to refrigerate for like an hour. It's like super sticky and runny, and my husband is so great. He's cooked with molasses before, so you saw me pull it out of the water. He heated it up. He said, otherwise you'd have been pouring it out for a half an hour. Like I would know, because I started baking for this series on the advice of my best friend, Miss Gen Exodus. Which is funny, because I think back to like when we were 19. I don't think either one of us was a really good cook when we lived together. Our first apartment, 2 broke girls driving for a pizza company that I'm not gonna name, but there is a game that you play. And had nothing but our bedroom furniture, maybe a couple of daybeds, I think a 13-inch black and white TV. Yeah. We hung posters on our wall that you ripped out of, like, you know, the teen magazines of the time, because we didn't have any artwork really to hang up on our walls, and so it was all just like posters. It looked more like a college dorm room than an apartment of 2 19-year-old girls who worked all the time. It was fun. It was fun. Her boyfriend at the time and his friend would come over, and his friend one time threw a little teeny tiny pie pumpkin toward my car. Like, he threatened to throw it at my car. I said, please don't. It's falling apart as it is. And I couldn't afford to get it fixed. Couldn't afford a new one. At 19, I was poor. I mean, for a good time, we used to split money, put gas in one of the vehicles, go drive as fast as we could over the hills, and then maybe go get a burger at McDonald's. And then there was the time that we dressed up like groupies and took pictures, because why not? And this is where I am so happy to be in the generation that I am today, because the stupid stuff that we did didn't end up on the internet. Woohoo!
Until somebody talked about it.
Okay, I talked about it. Is there photographic proof of it? No. Prove that I did it. Prove that I didn't. That's on you. So, I'm going to go ahead, put this in the fridge, and then we'll come back in an hour and finish the cookies. I couldn't see me. Okay, good times. I don't think this turned out right. Follow the directions. Maybe I should put it over here. Then people can see me better. Is everything okay? Okay. So yeah, the instructions said roll it out. I'm not going to be rolling out this very sticky mess, so I don't really know what I did. They smell weird.
It's molasses. You have to wait till it's cooked.
Will it smell better when it's cooked?
Yeah, batter tastes fine.
Okay. So we're going to just try it this way, and we'll see what happens.
Give them plenty of space.
Okay. Oh. And I haven't done my nails in like a couple of weeks, because, oh my gosh, get off, really. Okay. So anyway, this nail cracked and broke like way down in the middle of the nail bed. It's being held together now by like this Orly nail product stuff that my friend told me about, where I get my nails from when I usually do my nails. And I will put links to her Facebook and Instagram pages. Her name's Wynn, and she sells Color Street. And if you haven't heard of Color Street, you should probably go check it out, because it makes it so much easier to do my nails. Because then I can do it myself and I don't get messy cuticles. which is cool. I'm having difficulty here. Thinking maybe we didn't add enough flour. I hope they taste good. My husband already ate some of the batter and he said it was good. Let's see. What else is interesting that I can talk about? Because I already gave out my conspiracy theory that Disney's going to take over the world and ruin it all. They're going to beat out Bill Gates. Do you think I should do a third one? So just two, like I'm doing? Okay.
See how they spread out when they're in the oven.
They're so sticky. It's kind of crazy. What are your guys' plans for this summer? You know, is your state opened back up? Are you allowed to go do things, see people, socialize? What about your mask mandates? I know they lifted them here where we are. Businesses still, some require them, some request them. And so, you know, if I want to go out and I do stuff and they want me to wear a mask, I just put a mask on, whatever. I don't typically leave my house though, so I'm that person. That's nice at home. What is nice though for me has been the ability to go back to work and, you know, maybe try to generate at least a little bit of income. Start a small business in 2019 and then 2020, boom. We're done now. So for 15 minutes, we're gonna bake these. Oh, that's too low. It smells like pizza.
It's become the thingy oven again.
Probably. That was probably very loud. I apologize.
A little loud, yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, so we'll put that in there and ow, will burn my hand. I am smooth. But I will get back to in the summer, you know, some of my regularly scheduled stuff that I do, but it's just, I got 2 track meets and an event next week. I have an event. Well, I'm filming this on a Saturday, and it'll be posted on Thursday. But I will have done a music event, videography, just shooting some stuff for, like I said, our friend Matthew and his band. And then the week after that, I got 2 more track meets, and the week after that, it's 2 more track meets because now it's postseason. So I got 2 regular season, 4 postseason, and then state. And all the photos that I have to go through. So just me rambling, probably the best thing that I can do right now. Maybe it's entertaining to you. Maybe it's not. I think I'm funny. I think it's funny that I don't know how to make these cookies. But I'm gonna claim it's not my fault because my mom never made these either. I think the only ever thing that she ever made from this book was she definitely made the bread, but I can't even do that right. That's why I always make French bread, which is not in the book, because it never turns out right. It doesn't turn out right.
It's too crumbly.
It is too crumbly. I don't know what I did wrong. Maybe my sister-in-law can tell me what I did wrong.
Christina probably has a great recipe.
Oh, she probably does have a really great recipe for bread. I think she does even sourdough bread at her shop, which I will leave, which I,
No,
what?
you have to do sourdough bread now.
Oh my gosh. I will leave links to my sister-in-law's page in North Dakota. So if you're ever in Dickinson, North Dakota, got to go to CK Sweet Shop. I feel like I'm an advertisement. I talked about like my best friend's page that I'm going to link. I talked about my nails that I'm going to leave links for. I talked about my sister-in-law's bake shop that I'm going to leave links for. You're welcome, ladies. See, ladies, we got to stick together, build each other up. It's awesome.
Matthew and Flashback.
Oh, yeah, I did too. I did Matthew and the Flashback Band. But I'm not leaving a link for his stuff. Do I have a link to leave? I don't know.
He has a Facebook page.
If I find a link for his band, I'll put that in the description box below. If it doesn't show up there, that means I didn't find anything for the band. I don't know. Matthew's pretty funny though. We got to go spend some time with him this last Tuesday, or last week Tuesday, and they were jamming. Like 3 guitars, a drummer, a bass guitarist, guy on keyboard,
2 singers.
2 singers. In a what? In that space was what, maybe
14 by 14.
14, yeah, 14 by 14. It was loud. It was loud. I was happy that my husband had my earplugs in his bass case so that I could put those on while I sat and listened and watched the video, because we helped them stream live, and that I had the noise canceling headphones on over top of that. I think it saved my hearing, really, really, quite honestly. We'll be back. So I'm sitting here, I got to figure out what I'm going to make in my next episode. I'll take a poll. Let me know what you think in the comments below. The one with the most votes wins. I'll make it. I got coffee cake. What's this down here? Peanut blossoms. Peanut butter cookies. I'm already doing the ginger cookies. I'm not doing those again. I've already done the Angel Crisp cookies. I wanted to try them with butter. And then there's dab of dough cookies. And, just some brownies. I don't know. The other thing that's marked in here is the bread. Ooh, muffins. I could do muffins again. So, I don't know. We got muffins, coffee cake, peanut blossoms, peanut butter cookies, Angel Crisp cookies, and dab of dough cookies or brownies. So, leave your thoughts in the comment box below. I don't know about these ginger cookies and how those are going to turn out. That was kind of weird. Maybe I should have paid more attention to my mom in the kitchen. Just saying, I don't know what. But outside was so much more fun. I liked it outside. Remember drinking from the garden hose? And I'm still convinced that, I'd drink from the garden hose, I should be fine. Of course, I was telling my husband earlier, I spent a few years working in public education with mentally disabled kids at the high school level. And it's rewarding in and of itself. Those kids are phenomenal. But they have no self-awareness. I got sneezed in the face more times than I can count. Like, okay, thank you. you. That's awesome. I gotta go wash my face now. Sweet kids, though. So happy to see you. Just genuinely happy. I kind of miss being in the classroom. And then he keeps yelling at me. I was talking to him. How are you? Can I get you a glass of wine? Turn down the lights? What do you think?
We're recording.
So, thought I'd add 2 more options for baking next episode, and that is chocolate chip cookies or French bread. Because I know the guys are getting tired of buying store-bought bread. So here are my ginger cookies. Actually, you're supposed to roll the dough out and then I guess use a cookie cutter or a knife and cut them into strips or something. I don't know.
You've been pouring that out.
Yeah, this was not going to work, and we don't know if it's not enough flour or too much flour, or. But they do smell like ginger. Oh, yeah, they smell like ginger. How often am I in the kitchen? Only when I'm filming.
Once every couple of weeks now.
I know. Well, then sometimes I make my mushroom stuff that I like to eat. I like it. My microphone on. You know, it's mushrooms with capers and artichoke hearts and garlic, and serve it over pasta with some lemon juice. Oh my gosh.
You don't want to put that in your mouth and chew it on microphone. It will be really loud.
Okay. I'll wait. But are they good? Okay. Well, he said they taste good, so even though maybe we didn't do it right.
The edges are crispy and it'll make a whole lot of noise to the microphone
Oh,
that no one wants to hear.
okay. Nobody wants to hear me chew, which is probably very true. So I'll try it when the microphone is not on. So, what do you think? Do you think Disney gonna take over the world? Yeah. Make it all a weak Marvel universe, a weak Star Wars. It's just not the same. What are they gonna do with Deadpool? How are you gonna make Deadpool family friendly and keep him with his edge? You can't. Don't mess with my Deadpool. So, I already have the next episode planned out, because the next 2 probably, because I changed this episode 3 times and you just got to hear me ramble about absolutely nothing. But got any weird stories that you'd like to share? Any weird conspiracies that you'd like to make up? Like maybe we could start out and spread the rumor that Microsoft is going to buy Apple, that Verizon is going to buy T-Mobile, and that Disney is going to buy all of them. Yeah, let's get that out there and put it in the universe. Until next time, be kind to each other, be compassionate, and I will see you next time. Bye.